So it turns out I was wrong. It's actually closer to 165,000. Now I'm going to walk you through the math and show you where to get the information online to calculate this all yourself. So let's do the math and figure out why you'd need to earn $165,000 today to enjoy the same economic stability that a $30,000 salary provided in 1983. First, let's gather two sources of data. The first data source is called Real Personal Consumption Expenditures Per Capita. The second data source is called Consumer Price Index for All Urban Consumers. Next, let's use those data sources to populate some variables that we're going to need to know. No matter what year in the past you're trying to compare to today, you'll need the reported CPI for 3 separate years. First, the date in question, so in this case, the CPI for 1983. Second, the CPI in 2017. And third, the CPI in 2023. You need the CPI in 2017 because the real PCE per capita data set dollars are chained to 2017 dollars. That means that all the dollars you see reported over time in that data set are being reported in 2017 dollars. We'll use this value to convert our 1983 salary into 2017 dollars after we get the CPI numbers. From the Consumer Price Index data source, for 1983, the CPI is 99.4. I'm using June for any metric that reports monthly, and I'll be using Q1 for any metric that reports quarterly. For 2017, the CPI is 244.163. For 2023, the CPI is 303.841. Next, from the Real Personal Consumption Expenditures Per Capita data source, get the real PCE per capita for 1983. Here it's 20,349. This is saying that in 2017 dollars, an average person in America had to spend, on average, $20,349 per year to live and exist in the world by 1983 standards. Finally, get the real PCE per capita for 2023. Here is 45,759. This is saying that in 2017 dollars, an average person in America had to spend, on average, $45,759 per year to live and exist in the world by 2023 standards. Again, these are both in 2017 dollars. Now with all of our variables ready, let's do the math. The first thing we'll do is adjust our 1983 salary to 2017 dollars in order to bring it in line with how the government reports real PCE per capita. We take the CPI in 2017 and divide it by the CPI in 1983, then multiply the result by our 1983 salary to get our adjusted 1983 salary. What we find is that a $30,000 salary in 1983 has the same dollar for dollar value as $73,691 in 2017. The next step is to calculate our adjusted 2023 salary in 2017 dollars as well. We take the CPI in 2023 and divide it by the CPI in 2017, then multiply that by our adjusted 1983 salary to give us our 2023 salary in 2017 dollars. What we find is that $30,000 in 1983 has the same dollar for dollar value as $91,702 in 2023. But remember, buying power, or the quality of dollars, is only half the picture. We also need to look at how many more dollars, or the quantity of dollars, we need to spend in life to exist. The third step is to use our adjusted salaries to calculate the portion of income going to expenditures per year. To find the portion in 1983, we divide the real PCE per capita in 1983 by our adjusted salary in 1983. To find the portion in 2023, we divide the real PCE per capita in 2023 by our adjusted salary in 2023. What we find is that in 1983, the average American spent around 27.6% of their income to live and exist in 1983. Whereas in 2023, the average American spent around 49.9% of their income to live and exist in 2023. That means not only did inflation decrease the buying power or quality of the dollar, Americans are also having to spend nearly double the quantity of dollars that they spent from their income in 1983. Finally, we can calculate our equivalent 2023 salary. We take the real PCE per capita in 2023 and divide it by the 1983 portion of our income that went to living expenses. What we find is that in 1983, $30,000 was equivalent to $165,000 in 2023. And there you have it. There's links to the data sets in the description, and now you have step-by-step instructions to do the work yourself and to explore the economic reality for Americans today. I will be publishing an online tool where you can explore this data interactively on your phone or your computer sometime in the near future. I'm still working on it. Okay, bye.